All right, so hello everybody. We're ready to look at lesson 111. We are getting close to the end. Now this is on, says more on conjunctions and disjunctions. So first of all, I have a conjunction up here. Remember, we're joining two things. So x is greater than 4, but less than 10, right? So if we were coloring this on a number line, we'd put our open circles on 4 and 10 and color in between. Well, today you're going to have something like this, all right? And all you're going to do is, again, isolate your variable. So if x plus 2 is in the middle here, you'd want to subtract 2 from all three parts, okay? So just like an equation where you want to keep it balanced, in a conjunction or a disjunction in a little bit, we're going to be doing the same thing to both parts, all right? So we will have x all by itself, but it will be less than 8 and greater than 2, all right? And so again, we would put 0 and 2 and 8, open circles, and shade in between. All right, so pretty simple. Let's do one that's a little bit more involved. The first example, I'm on page 468. And you will want to pay attention to whether the domain is real or integers. All right, so in this example, the domain is integers. All right, so we've got our conjunction. All right, we want to isolate the x. We don't want it subtracting 4, so we're going to add 4. So we added here, we added here, and we added here. Okay, so -1 less than or equal to x less than 6. All right, and notice I just kept everything balanced. I keep my same signs, right? All right, and so now drawing our picture, we're going to put a filled in circle on -1. We're going to put an open circle on 6. Now notice our domain is integers. So actually, in this case, we do want to show the numbers in between, don't we? So I might actually want to space this out a little bit more. Let's let this be -1. I'm going to edit this a little bit. Okay, so filled in circle, we do not want to include -2. We want 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so that's what our graph would look like in this case. Okay, so I think you're fine with conjunctions. Let's do some disjunctions. Okay, so on example 111.2, it says to graph x is greater than or equal to 3, or x is less than or equal to -2. Okay, so disjunctions are going to go away from each other, and here again it said that the domain are the integers. All right, so let's think about what we would do here. Here's 0, here's 3, 4, 5, okay, and then -2 and -3, -4. All right, so I want to include 3 and greater than. So I'm going to do a couple of them, right? And then I'm going to darken the arrow, indicating that I go on and on forever in positive infinity, just doing the integers. Over here on -2, I'll put a dot on -2, -3, -4, and again, darken that, indicating that it goes on to negative infinity. All right, and let's look at the next example. We're graphing x greater than 15 or x less than or equal to 10, and the domain are reals. Okay, so those aren't quite so bad because we know they're going to be solid lines. Okay, so in this case, I'd have my 0 here, maybe 5, 10, 15. So I want greater than 15, so open, going this way. I want less than or equal to 10, so I'm going to color in and go less than. Okay, so disjunctions go away, conjunctions toward each other. All right, let's do the two practice, A and B, and come on back in a few minutes. I know you're anxious to leave, but you have a few more minutes. All right, so for A, I added 2 to all 3 parts. I have a filled-in circle on 8 because of the equal, and open on 9, shading in between. On B, I hope that you remembered that when you multiply an inequality by a negative, you will change all the signs, including the direction of the inequality. So this was x less than 3 or x greater than or equal to 7. And because it's integers, I include 7, 8, 9 in the positive direction, open on 3, and 2, 1, and going toward the negatives. All right, so there you have it. Now this is kind of optional. You could just have filled in circles here. I just kind of like to do my starting point, but you can leave that off and just do 2, 1, 0. All right, so there you have it. Proceed to RenWeb, see your assignment. Have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow.